Afternoon, folks. Thanks for tuning in for another video today. So, you see it down here, kind of down here at my camp today, just out doing a little scouting around for some deer. It is deer season now, which is good. So I am doing a little scouting around. So I brought a bunch of gear out here with me just to drop at camp and then just kind of stroll around and see what I could find and kind of set up some places to go do some hunting here in the next few days. As you can tell behind me, I got the wheelbarrow. Back here, I got my Hidden Woodsman pack. You hear off in the distance somebody's target practicing not far away. But I do have my shotgun out here with me. So if I were to luck up like I did one time before, last year actually, if you remember last year, I was out here doing some videos and stuff, and I saw a deer and actually ended up shooting a deer. So it just a target of opportunity at that point then, but nevertheless, I digress. So what we're going to talk about today is a pretty cool pouch. This is a pouch made by a company called Provision Handmade Gear. Now, small company ran by Jeff Graves. He's in Nevada, and he's got an Etsy store, so he makes these pouches. He makes different pouches. This happens to be the deluxe medium pouch, and that's what we're going to talk about here today. So stay with me. My name's Chris. You're watching Skills to Survive. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. So let's talk a little bit about this pouch here. And the sun is directly behind me right here, so it's kind of washing out the screen a little bit, so I hope this is going to show up. Obviously if it doesn't, we'll scrap this video and redo it. Anyway, so Provision Handmade Gear. So I'd seen these pouches. I'd been following on Instagram for a while. He makes these pouches again, handmade pouches, different sizes and stuff like that, and I thought they were just really neat. So we'll take a look at it here. So basically, a couple of quick stats for you. You're looking at about, for this particular pouch, this is the medium, about 7.5 inches in length, about 5.5 inches high, and about 2.5 inches wide. So a pretty decent sized little pouch. This here particular pouch is made out of 1000D Cordura nylon. So heavy duty. It's got some heavy duty YKK zippers there. So I mean, really, these things are beefy. YKK zippers. As you can tell right here on the front, it does have a cool little pouch, or another little pocket right here on the front. And as you can see inside the side of there, they do have some elastic loops in there, so you can, you know, organize some items if you want to do that. And you can also tell in there there's it's lined. Now it has an orange liner. The orange liner is a 300D fabric, orange. So nice little organization in there, you know, in the front little compartment there. Ooh, got buzzed by a bee. Turn it over and look at the back side. Now this is a neat feature, a couple of neat features here. You have a nice heavy duty grab handle here. You can tell you have two D-rings right here. So what you could do with this is you could take like a shoulder strap or something and kind of wear this as a small shoulder bag, something like that. And then you'll see you have some extra pockets here. You see I have a little Sharpie here. You got pockets right here. You can put Leatherman tools, flashlights, stuff like that. And then you'll see you got a nice little stash pocket for this fits a nice 3x5 right in the rain pad right in the back here. The one suggestion I would make to Jeff is maybe put like a maybe like a little loop or something right here to kind of hold this in place, because this has fallen out. So it doesn't fall out if you have this thing packed really tight, but it does fall out, or your pad my pad at least has a tendency to fall out or slide out of there. Just a minor thing for me. Not a deal breaker, but something I just like to see, like a loop or something just to hold that notepad in. So let's open this bad boy up here. See, again, it has a nice orange interior. So starting on this side here, so you have a D-ring right here. You have a nice little loop right here. You can hang your keychain or keys or whatever. Then you have two little stash pockets. Nice size stash pockets right there, one on each side. Obviously, you know, you put whatever on there. And then if you flip it around, you know, to the other side, again you have a zippered compartment on this side. So it's a nice zippered compartment. And in there you have that same elastic band material. You can you know, organize some stuff in there, the same as you did on the front here. So this is, so you can see you got the front, and this is kind of the back, so you have it zippered on the back inside there. So again, and then on the very bottom down there, you can see a little elastic on the very bottom, hard to see, and you can run, you know, a flashlight, maybe a Sawyer Mini, something like that in there. And I've kind of been using this as just like a mini, well, maybe not really a mini survival kit, kind of a medium-sized survival kit. And I don't have it loaded up right now because I took all the contents out of it just to kind of make this video a little bit quicker, even though I do ramble on. But another cool thing about this that I thought would be neat is, let's say you want to do like a, I've said in previous videos, I like to do like grab-and-go type kits. So what I'm going to do with this kit is I'm going to pack it out and I'm going to put it in my truck, in the console of my truck. So I can just, you know, reach in, grab and go. And what I'm going to put in here is I'm going to put, you know, my survival type stuff in there, but also I'm going to put my firearm in there. Now, this will fit a Glock 19 perfectly fine, and I will actually show you. I have a Glock 19 right here. It will actually fit the Glock 19 in there perfectly fine. There is no way to hold it in place, so, you know, just bear in mind if you're going to put a firearm in here. So what I'm going to put in here is I'm going to put my Smith & Wesson shield. The shield is a little bit smaller than the Glock 19, and it actually fits a little bit better. So I'm going to put my shield in there, spare mag, and my survival type stuff, like an urban survival type kit, and everything in there, and put this in my console of my truck again, so I can just kind of grab and go. You know, pull this out of my truck. If I'm swapping cars or whatnot, I can do that. And then I'll have my gun if I'm not carrying my Glock 19, which I'm just about always carrying this gun. But in the instance that I'm not carrying it, I'll have another gun in here with a holster I can just, you know, put on me so I can take the gun out. So anyway, so I thought that was kind of neat. And you see on the sides here, you do have some, you know, kind of pull tabs on the sides, you know, kind of help hold and zip, but very high quality stuff, and all handmade here in the United States, again in Nevada. And he has an Etsy store is all he has, and an Instagram. I would definitely go check him out. He has multiple different colors of these. Again, green's my favorite color, so obviously I chose green. But yeah, multiple different colors of these, and he has some that are a little bit smaller, and he's making some that are a little bit bigger now, and some what he's called like the wide mouth or big mouths. So he has some that are a little bit wider, which is really neat. So kind of an interesting little concept. And you know, it takes him 6 hours to sew one bag, or one of these bags here, the medium size. 6 hours. That's a long time for one person to sew. So I think these are like $65. So when you go to the website or the Etsy store and you look in there, like, wow, that's 65 bucks, you know, for the medium. You know, again, it takes him 6 hours to sew these, and they're all hand sewn. So kind of like Malcolm over the Hidden Woodsman, these are all hand sewn. So it does take a little bit longer, or the price is a little bit higher, you know, for that, but it's quality. This is high quality. I mean, this is definitely something that you're not going to tear up, so which I like a lot about it. So, you know, I'll put a link down to his Etsy store down below if you want to go check him out. Again, it's called Provision Handmade Gear. Highly recommend it. I've been using this so far. I've taken it out here in the woods, loaded up, you know, kind of put it down in my pack, and if you slide it down in your pack, again, you got the grab handle here. You can just grab and pull out. You know, this is making an awesome kit for all kind of different things. So multiple different things, whatever you want for it. But anyway, so I've rambled on enough, folks. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in another video really soon. I'm going to the sun's starting to set, so I'm going to, you know, be quiet here and hang out at a little spot down here, and see if I see any deer come through crossing the river or anything like that for a little while. Obviously, I'm not in camouflage or anything like that, but you know, hunting was not my primary goal today anyway. So anyway, but again, folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video soon. Always remember PPE, plan, prepare, and exercise. Get outside, get outdoors. You know, always have a good time. Always make sure you have the necessary skills to survive. I'll see you in another video really soon.